What would it mean to you to win the Champions League?
Realizing a dream would mean a lot.
If you didn't win the Champions League with Chelsea, would you feel unfulfilled?
Yes.
I'm 30 now and, so desperate to win the competition, as I say. But, in previous years I've spoke about it, so desperately want it. The club do, everybody else, we've got as good a chance as anybody.
Do you think losing in Moscow is still part of Chelsea's motivation to win it?
I wouldn't say it's just Moscow, I'd say it's a combination of the Barcelona semi-finals, Liverpool semi-finals, quarter-finals, whatever they are. We've been very close, closer than anyone probably without winning it a few times, so it's obviously a big examination of the whole club, probably from top to bottom, from Ramon Abramovich all the way down to the kit men, we want to win it.
Big day for Chelsea Football Club. Andre Villas-Boas is the new Chelsea manager.
Villas-Boas in his first Champions League match in charge. Luis with the shot! Fernando Torres! He's unselfishly stepped it up, and Mata scores! Twice Torres has provided the assists. Twice Chelsea have scored, and they open another Champions League campaign with a win. Play from Malouda. And they've got it! And Frank Lampard answers his doubters in style. Morales, lovely ball, Torres, oh what a goal, oh yeah, that is a beautiful hit. Ramirez, Torres looking to slide it back through, Ramirez, oh it's in, it could be a killer blow for Chelsea.
What an atmosphere we're set to get at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea taking on Valencia. A victory would guarantee Champions League qualification through to the next stages, the latter stages. If they draw 0-0, that will be enough. But any other draw, a scoring draw, and Chelsea will be heading out of the Champions League. Pressure then for Andre Villas-Boas.
Andre, you won a Europa League final with Porto last year, but is this the biggest game you feel like, given the problems it might cause if you were to lose it?
No, well, I think it's irrelevant what the game represents to me. I think it represents for this club continuation in the competition or not, and we have our mindset in continuing the competition. So we just have to approach the game with maximum care, with every detail possible, and be confident for tomorrow.
I mean, I think the players we have in the squad, they're used to playing in big games. They've been playing in World Cups, Champions League finals, Champions League semi-finals and whatnot. So I think, playing in a game like this, it doesn't really matter. I think that the players are well prepared for this. They've always been prepared for this through their careers, so it doesn't change.
Cross this time, looking for Juan Mata. Drogba's taken a tumble in the middle, but has recovered his footing. Here is Drogba.
Fantastic start for Chelsea. Backhand slips. The right back. But Sturridge on this right hand side.
Ramirez not giving up on it. And he gets his reward. Ramirez shows his strength to get clear of Ruiz. Put Chelsea in a more comfortable position. Mata slipped it through. This is the chance. Drogba settled it. The man who set them on the right course ensures that Chelsea are in the last 16 of the Champions League.
Every single player charging over to celebrate with Didier Drogba.
Well, Napoli saw off English opposition in the group stage in the shape of Manchester City, and they will face English Premier League opponents again in the last 16. So it's Chelsea against Napoli.
Chelsea have sacked Andre Villas-Boas. The club claims firing him was their only option because the results and performances haven't been good enough. Chelsea have placed first-team coach Roberto Di Matteo in charge for the rest of the season.
Hamsik, about to turn, stopped by the outstretched leg of Pedicek. To the path of Christian Maggio. Cavani arriving far post, side netting. In towards Didier Drogba. He's in the game now. Halfway there. And it's one of the real blue bloods, Didier Drogba, who scored the breakthrough goal for Chelsea. Daniel Sturridge. He's beaten Zuniga. Drogba's there. Lampard takes it towards Terry. John Terry for Chelsea. And right now, it's Chelsea who are going into the quarter-finals. Terry away. This is Gokken in there. Take that. Sweet, sweet strike. Oh, headed from Ibrahimovic. Is that how? Yes. Lampard. Yes. He was never going to place that one. Fuck. And 3-1. Beats Chelsea. Ramirez has got him behind them. Drogba. Good turn. Ivanovic. Get it. Blue heaven. Chelsea within touching distance of the quarter-finals. Keep your heads, boys. To counter-attack. Chelsea have made it. They made it. They've made it a memorable night, and they've made it into the quarter-finals.
SL Benfica Lisboa. Chelsea Football Club.
Get it down. Torres. Some lovely play by Fernando Torres. Back to Chelsea. Ramirez. Breeze past Emerson a couple of times. Very early in the first half. Torres. Take on Jardel. He's got away from it. Toulouse in the middle. There's Cologne. Chelsea score in the Stadium of Light. Bring that mark. Breathing space. The aggregate lead is double. It's Javi Garcia. Morales. Yes.
Chelsea through, and they'll play Barca in the last 4. What can you say?
Barcelona next. It would be fair to say there is unfinished business, yes?
Everyone's got unfinished business with them, I mean, in their head. But 3 years ago, especially. Yeah, well, I mean, you know.
It is Barcelona who go through to the final, and Chelsea, who have all the fury which Didier Drogba is directing at the referee now. He's got him in, and he's caught. Welcome to Stamford Bridge for one of the biggest games of the season. It's Chelsea the lead. It's one of the biggest games these Chelsea players have ever faced. The Chelsea captain John Terry shown the red card. Chelsea
that. As I say, when I was younger and standing next to Marcel and the music would come on, he would stand by me and sort of whisper in my ear, this is what it is, the music, listen to the music, listen to the music.
Torres and Drogba have been on the pitch in Chelsea colours together, and neither of them have scored a goal.
Well, they're going to have to do something special. The stadium is absolutely rocking here.
Fired across the line, but will it be a defensive move that will find a bit of Chelsea pressure? There's hardly been any of that. A few balls into the box and a chance for Drogba. Cahill's coming up. Not as possibly bleak as this. Drogba! Chelsea on the verge of defeat and Champions League salvation again. Muller scored and then was taken off. You'd like us to get a defender on that defender. Comfortable midfield role now. Ribery, and Drogba has given away a penalty. Yellow carded for it. And suddenly from hero to zero. And Cech saves! Chelsea delirium behind that goal. The ex-Chelsea man can't convert, and yet again in Chelsea's Champions League run, they defy all odds.
They never die. Something is happening.
He is not involved, and it does go to penalties. So, just as in Moscow, it is in Munich. Robin reflects on one that he's... First penalty in the shootout. Just makes it. Here goes Mata. This is party pace. Chelsea look to Petr Cech again. Slides it in. How desperately Chelsea need this. And they get it.
That's the perfect penalty. No goalkeeper in the world will save that one.
Goalkeeper against goalkeeper, and Neuer does it. As if for Chelsea again. Not yet.
That is a captain's penalty, absolutely brilliant from.
And Cech saves, and Chelsea yet again are still alive.
It's the technique, Martin. He took a straight run up.
Cole against Neuer. And he does it! It's a magnificent penalty! All of Bavaria. Their hopes resting on him here. And it's at the post! And Chelsea are one penalty away. But that's what they were in Moscow.
Schweinsteiger He patted the penalty spot with his boots. He stood on the penalty spot continuously. The ball just sinks into that spot then, and it was so convincing. Didier Drogba,
who couldn't take a penalty in Moscow because he'd been sent off, and that's why John Terry stepped up. Goodness me, what goes around comes around.
I'm going to say it now, it is written in the stars.
What would it mean to you to win the Champions League?
Realizing a dream would mean a lot.
If you didn't win the Champions League with Chelsea, would you feel unfulfilled?
This time is the 5th penalty taken for Chelsea in the final shootout. He did it! The greatest match in the history of Chelsea Football Club. European champions. They've beaten Bayern in their own backyard. They found the Holy Grail. After a venture fraught with danger. And Drogba may never play for Chelsea again. He will never be forgotten. He's immortal at this football club, Gary Neville.
It can never get better than this for English football. In this season, the most incredible season, the 19th of May 2012, FIFA UEFA Stop Football.
Robbie Di Matteo knows Chelsea's history. He has written large in that book tonight and over the last 3 months. And remember, they qualified for next season's competition. Chelsea's gain is Tottenham's pain in that respect. But Bayern can only blame themselves. They had so much of the 90 minutes, they went in front late enough on to clinch the trophy. But then it was Drogba. And Drogba. And here, Drogba. The last kick, the winning kick. The man who lives for finals. The bigger the occasion, the better the response.
Crying. It was Drogba, it was the angels, it was the heavens, it was the stars, it was the gods, it was everything for Chelsea. This is not anything to do with football.
But number 1 in the Champions League against considerable odds, winning perhaps in the stars. Now they are the stars. Their name is on the cup, the European Cup, and their name is Chelsea.
My little girls are back home, and I told you Chelsea were the best team in the world, and tonight we are. Get in there!